Hey guys, two Erics coming at you today. This is Eric Morrow from IGN Movies, and I've got resident Harry Potter fanboy Eric Goldman with me.
Hey there, guys.
And we're going to dissect the new Half-Blood Prince trailer for you. We're going to get a little spoilerish because we're going to get into some stuff that's been revealed in the books.
Yeah, and this trailer shows a lot from the last third of the book, which I thought was interesting. So we're not going to talk about the very end, but we're going to talk about some stuff near the end.
Yeah, so you've been warned. So one of the interesting things, Eric, that I think about this trailer is that it obviously the majority of it shows the action that happens in the film, but then we get into, bam, little love story.
Yeah, that's a big part of the book, and it's a very charming part of the book, is that they're getting older, they're teenagers, and there's a lot more of a love story element.
And who's this?
This is Ginny Weasley, Ron's little sister, who had one single line in the first movie, but has had a part that's getting bigger and bigger, and up to this point where we really get to know her.
And that was actually Ron getting busy, right? With
yeah,
who's
that's
that?
Lavender Brown, Ron's first girlfriend. And Hermione has a little jealousy here. You know, she tries to act like she's not interested in him, but doesn't really hide it well at this point.
Well, another character that's going to grow a little bit more in this film, and we get a sense of it in the trailer, is
Draco Malfoy, who's been, the school bully since the first story, really. But here we get to know him much more, and we also see that he might end up being a true villain. That's, we follow him throughout the story and what's going on with him.
What we got a little bit here is something that really, really interested me, and that's kind of the dark magic actually spilling out of the world of Hogwarts and into the real world of Muggles.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to see this, because in the book this is talked about. We know the Death Eaters are attacking the humans, but we don't see it. Here it looks to be some pretty huge set pieces at the beginning of the film.
And there is a relationship between the two worlds in the book, right?
Oh, yeah, we see that, the Prime Minister of Magic talks to the Prime Minister of London secretly.
Interesting. Now, what's this element or this moment happening right here?
This is Katie Bell. She's sort of an incidental character, not a big character in the stories, but here she does become someone who's a victim of some of the things going on with Voldemort and the Death Eaters.
Okay. And then we're brought back, into the school. We're seeing a lot of the kids, a lot of the action taking place in the school in this particular film. I have to stop on these guys because they remind me of Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and they do to me too, which I'm not sure I'm psyched about. These are the Inferi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they're basically the Harry Potter version of zombies. Very scary in the book how it's described. I don't know how much I like that they look a lot like Gollum, but we'll see what happens in the film.
Now, this is a moment that was created specifically for the film, right?
Yeah, this is probably the biggest sequence that's ever been written for the films, which is the halfway point of this book. There's not a lot of action. They decided to add a big action set piece, which is the Death Eaters attacked the Weasleys' home, the burrow.
Okay. And we're going to see a lot more action with Snape as well in this one, correct?
Yeah, Snape definitely has probably his biggest role yet in this story.
And this is?
This is our Narcissa Malfoy. That's Draco's mom. We meet her for the first time, has the Malfoy family in general, starts to get an expanded role.
Interesting. Well, again, showing us a lot more of the heated action with a lot more characters this time around.
Yeah, we see these big action sequences from the beginning and end of the film. Looks like they definitely didn't skimp on it this time.
Well, you're definitely not going to have to wait long to catch the movie. As a matter of fact, they bumped it up 2 days, so it's not coming out July 17th. It's actually coming out July 15th.
Yeah, we have a brand new trailer saying the incorrect date, but in this case, people were so upset they delayed the movie by a few months. Now we get it a couple days early.
Great. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks.